Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's the Thursday morning Koofies podcast. It's time for Koofy. Time to drink my Koofies in the morning. It's Thursday morning. I gotta get up. I gotta put the Koofy in the cup there. I gotta take the sip. It tastes so good. I want to take a little sip here. Oh yeah. Oh God, it feels so good when it hits your lips. Anyway, it's a Thursday morning for me over here in Japan. You know, I'm living in the future. Might still be Wednesday night for you guys, but it's Thursday morning for me over here in Japan. You know, let's just get right into it. You guys watch the UFC, huh? You guys watch the Dustin Diamond Poirier versus Conor, the notorious McGregor? Man, that was quite a fight there, man. I think Conor McGregor, he's really lost a step. You know, before the fight, his friends were like, "All right, good luck out there, man. Break a leg." I mean, Dustin Poirier really had a leg up on him, huh? I mean, but now his trash talk doesn't have a leg to stand on, huh? He didn't really have much spring in his step, huh? You could say his fighting skills were one step behind Dustin Poirier, huh? I mean, it's like his fighting style took one step forward and two steps back, huh? All right, thus ends the English idioms portion of the podcast there. You could really say Dustin Poirier was using him as a stepping stone. Because he broke his fucking leg, you know, the oopsies. Yeah, it looks like Conor McGregor went a little overboard there with the calf kicks, you know. That second fight there, he's like, "Oh, he calf kicked me. I'm gonna calf kick him this time." And then, you know, calf kick him. He's like, broke my leg. Oh God. Yeah, I mean, even if that didn't happen, Conor McGregor was looking pretty bad there. He was getting his ass kicked there. He was getting ground and pounded. I was watching that. I was like, man, is this Dustin Khabib? Dustin Nurmagomedov Poirier? He's doing some ground and pound there, dude. Well, I guess, you know, Conor McGregor just doesn't have it anymore, dude. He just doesn't, I mean, yeah, everyone's saying, like, he only fought, like, once in 5 years against old man Cerrone. He's just been boxing. It just doesn't have the fire anymore, dude. Just doesn't have that fire. Doesn't have the fire in his belly. Yeah, I gotta save that idiom. He doesn't have the fire in his belly. You know, next time he loses to a liver shot, we'll say, "Oh, he doesn't have that fire in his belly." You know. Of course, I was sad to see my boy, Wonder Boy, you know, lose that. I thought that fight with Gilbert Burns was going to be a 5-round, but it was only 3 rounds. You know. I thought Wonder Boy might have a little chance there, but it was only 3-round fight. I was like, "Oh wow, only 3 rounds? Oh, this is bullshit, dude." That fat boy Gilbert Burns just laid on top of him the whole time. That second round was pretty good, though. Then of course, everyone's saying, like, the end of the third round, the last, like, 10 seconds of the third round there, like, Wonder Boy's getting up, and Gilbert Burns just starts hammer fisting him in the back of the head. It's like, oh, what are you doing there, dude? The fight's pretty much over, you know? Maybe don't give him brain damage with those illegal shots to the back of the head in the last 5 seconds of the round. That's not very nice. That's just mean, dude. That's just cruel, you know. Stephen Thompson's a nice guy, all right? You shouldn't give him a bunch of illegal hammer fists to the back of the head in the last 5 seconds of the round. The last 5 seconds of the match, dude. That's just mean, dude. But yeah, man. God, poor Wonder Boy. You know, he's just an old man now. You know, he probably could have beat Burns 5 years ago, but he's just too old. Just too old. Of course, I lost that bet. I lost the bet where I thought both Poirier and Gilbert Burns would go over 2.5. You know? So I didn't realize Conor McGregor's leg would fall off. You know? Of course, that was kind of a dumb bet, I guess. It probably would have ended in the second round with the ground and pound. But I won my other bet. Tai Tuivasa, Sean O'Malley, and some other guy I never heard of, who's 10-0, 10-1. Won that bet, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Tai Tuivasa, fat boy, with a shirt in his belly. Knocked out Greg Hardy. That was a pretty good fight. That was a good knockout. That was cool. But then, of course, Sean O'Malley versus the snow cone head versus the Joker there. Chris Motino. Yeah, apparently you can be a UFC fighter if you never throw any punches, but you just keep walking forward. You know, that was basically Chris's strategy. He's basically the Homer strategy, which is just like, I'll never throw any punches. I'll just keep walking forward and let Sean just keep punching me in the face there. And then hopefully he'll get so tired because I'll never stop walking forward and getting punched in the face. Like, I'm not so sure that's the best strategy. If you want to fight the UFC, I'm not so sure that's the best strategy. All the commentators and all the people online were like, dude, his fucking heart, dude. He's tough as shit, dude. Look at his fucking heart, dude. It's like, that's just, I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of dumb. I think that's what that is. I mean, he got paid $100,000 to get brain damage. I don't know, dude. I don't know if that $100,000 is going to pay for your brain damage, dude. He got punched in the face like 100 times, dude. But it kind of exposed Sean O'Malley, to be honest. You know, because if there's anyone else out there who can keep moving forward, who also has skill, you know, Sean O'Malley's not going to be able to keep up, you know. I don't think he's going to be able to. I don't think he's going to be able to fight any of the contenders, you know. And of course, we had Michelle Pereira, who did a backflip on the Nico Prize. Why couldn't I bet on that, man? That's what I wanted to bet on. Will Michelle Pereira do a backflip? He did, just like he always does. I got that right. That's a sure thing to bet on. You can always bet on Michelle Pereira doing a backflip, and you can always bet on Shakira shaking her ass. Those are two bets that will never go wrong. You know. Anyway, so of course I've had some drama with Amazon over the last couple of days here. You know, as I told you guys before, I had to republish some books there. You know, and then some of the reviews were automatically transferred. You know, I was like, wow, I didn't even have to send an email. All the reviews were automatically transferred for like half the books. And then some of the other books, the reviews didn't transfer because I changed the subtitle of the book. You know, the main title's the same, but then I added a subtitle, right? So the reviews didn't transfer because like the titles are slightly different, you know. So I send Amazon an email there, and I'm like, hey, can you transfer the reviews for these books? Because it's the same book, but I slightly changed the subtitle, so if you could just transfer the reviews, that'd be very nice. You know, so they sent me back this email. They're like, it's not possible to transfer reviews. That's what they sent me back in their email. And I'm just reading that. I'm like, all right, well, it already happened. I mean, I know you're telling me it's not possible, but it literally automatically did it. So I know you're lying right now. Why are you lying in this email? That's not very nice. Why are you lying? I mean, how do you respond to that, you know? Like, I'm sitting there, and it's like, you can reply to this email here. And like, what do I say? What do I say? You're a fucking liar? I know you're a liar. Don't tell me it's not possible. Because you already did it. You already did it. That's like Conor McGregor in his interview, you know? Joe Rogan say, Conor McGregor, what happened? How'd you lose the fight? And Conor McGregor's like, it's not possible for legs to break. He's sitting there with his leg hanging off, and he's like, that's not possible. He's like, you know, so I wrote them back as tactfully as I could. I'm like, oh, thank you for your reply. To be honest, I know it's possible because it already happened for these books, but it didn't happen for these books because I'm pretty sure it's because the title's slightly different. So if you could just go ahead and transfer those reviews, that'd be great. If you could stop lying, you know. And they write me back and they're like, oh, it's not possible. Sorry, the AI does it, but we can't do it manually. Only the AI can do it. It's just like, oh God. Oh, why do they have an AI that can do stuff that they can't do manually? That's why. Fucking Jeff Bezos, what are you doing, man? It's a good thing you're retired. Your company's fucking bullshit. You know, anyway, I love Amazon. I love without them, I wouldn't have any money at all. So I do love Amazon, but Jesus Christ, man. Their AI does stuff that they can't do manually. Is basically what they told me. You know. Anyway, speaking of dumbass fucking bullshit, you know, the inflation numbers came out. Inflation numbers came out this week. Oops! It's hotter than expected again. 6 months in a row. Inflation's hotter than expected. 5.4% or something. Oopsies. Oopsie. Don't worry though. Fed says it's gonna go away. Inflation's gonna go away, even though they can't ever raise rates. Don't worry though. Don't worry. As long as we just keep saying the opposite of reality, people will keep believing it. You know. Yeah, Conor McGregor should do that. He should just say my leg isn't broken and then try standing on it. I mean, it works. It works for the gold markets. You know, you just say the opposite of reality and everyone believes it. I'm like, you know. So anyway, yeah. As soon as that data came out, you know, gold sold off just like it always does, which is the opposite of what should happen. But you know, goddamn global banking mafia, you know, and then yeah, I don't know. It's been going up a little bit. But yeah, inflation isn't transitory, dudes. All right, it's gonna keep going up. Prices are gonna keep going up. They can never raise rates. It's goddamn fucking bullshit. That's what happens when you let the global banking mafia print as much money as they want. Jesus Christ. Why did Pablo Escobar sell cocaine? So he could have money. If he had a magic money printer, he wouldn't have sold cocaine. He would have just printed the money. And that's what we let every government do. We just let them print money. If people think they're not corrupt. Anyway, enough political talk. Enough political talk. Of course, we can't get into some controversial topics. I don't know if you guys heard of this baseball player, Shohei Ohtani. You heard of this guy? He's from Japan. And of course, this other announcer dude, Stephen A. Smith, he got in trouble for saying Ohtani should learn English. He's you know, hey, Ohtani, you want to come play in America? How about you learn to speak English? God damn it, goddamn immigrants. These goddamn immigrants don't learn to speak English. Ohtani's over here speaking Spanish, even though he's Japanese. It's like, why are you speaking Spanish? All right, right. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of agree with them. It's like, Ohtani, dude. Okay, I can tell you firsthand. Ohtani studied English for 6 years. In the Japanese schools, he studied English for 6 years. You know, of course, maybe he wasn't studying that hard because he was playing baseball. You know, as a young rapscallion in high school, he might not have been studying that hard. You know, but he definitely had to take 6 years of English classes. Right now, he's been in America. He's been living in America for 3 years. He still can't say anything in English on TV. You know, he can't even say thank you. He says arigato. You know, he's saying, come on, dude, just say thank you. You can say thank you. Everybody knows that. And then they show this clip of Ohtani. You know, he's hanging out with Jared Walsh there. They're just joking around with each other. You know, they're talking. What? Jared Walsh doesn't speak Japanese. We know you're speaking English with him, huh? So you can speak English, Jared Walsh, but you can't speak English on TV. Is that what you're talking about, huh? Ohtani, you faking it? He's faking it, dude. Ohtani can't speak English, but he's faking it. He's faking. Maybe he's just shy. Like what's her face? Naomi Osaka. You know, she's like, oh, I'm shy. I don't want to do interviews. I'm the best tennis star in the world, but I'm scared of interviews. Daddy. I'm on TV all the time, but I'm scared of interviews. I have anxiety. You know, maybe Ohtani has anxiety when he's speaking English there, you know. Of course, he was in the home run derby, and he lost that first round. Everyone's disappointed. You know, he disrespected the honor of his grandparents and the Japanese nation. And then, of course, he was in the All-Star game. I think he went 0-2. So, I don't know. Maybe we should study English more. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got going on here. You know, of course, I was watching this clip of Ben Shapiro. Yeah, he's going over this video of these two trans people that adopted a baby and they're breastfeeding them. Even oh God, you guys gotta watch this video. I mean, first off, the video is hilarious, and then it's also hilarious watching Ben Shapiro just freak out over it. You know. Okay, so there's this trans couple, and I guess only one of them is trans. You know, one of them's just is he a gay man? I don't know, or I mean, if we're in the world where words have no meaning anymore, you know. So if there's one man, and he's with a trans person that was a man but is now identifies as a woman but still has their penis, does that make the man? Does that make him gay, or what? What does that make him exactly? You know. I mean, I don't really understand that attraction. Like I understand if you're gay, you know, but who are these people that are attracted to, like, people with penises that pretend to be women? Like, I don't. That's a whole different sexual orientation that I'm just not familiar with. You know, that I mean, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure if that's biological. If there's any, you know, everyone argues if it's biology or society. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and lean towards the society. Something happened. Something definitely happened during the puberty time there to make you attractive. But you know, whatever. It's cool. It's cool. I don't care. You know, some guys like fat chicks. You know, whatever. That's your thing, dude. If that's your thing, that's fine. No one cares. But yeah. So anyway, there's this couple there. You know, one of them's a man, and he's not gay because the man he's with is trans, and this other person's a trans woman. Not sure if they fully committed yet. Not sure if they cut their dick off yet, and if they're taking hormones. I think might be taking hormones, you know, because he kind of had big tits, you know, but he was just kind of fat too, so he might have just had man tits. I don't know. Anyway, so this trans woman, trans man, this biological man that transitioned to a woman is breastfeeding this baby that they adopted, but of course they don't have any mammary glands, so there's no milk coming out there, so the baby's just sucking on an empty tit there. Yeah. And Ben Shapiro's freaking out. He's like, he's just going crazy there, and it's hilarious to watch. But also, it's hilarious that, like, is this real? Is this the world we're living in? Or like, are people really commending these, like, for like tricking this baby? Like, what about the baby? What's the baby thinking? You know. The baby thinking, hey, I want some milk. I'm going to suck on his tit, and there's no milk coming out there. What? Is that not child abuse? Like, if you were just to have this conversation with people, it's like, if you grew up in a traditional male female family, right there, you know, and you're talking with your friends in college, and you're just like, it's like, yeah, were you breastfed? It's like, yeah, I was breastfed, and also I sucked on my dad's tits sometimes. Everyone would be like, what? It's like, yeah, my mom and dad, they took turns nursing me. I sucked on my mom's tits sometimes, and then sometimes I sucked on my dad's tits. It's like, I mean, is that not child abuse? Is that not like, if a person were to tell you that their dad forced them as a baby to suck on their tits, is that not sexual abuse? I don't know, dude. I don't know. That kind of sounds like sexual abuse to me. But you know, we live in a brave new world here. We live in a brave new world here where men are competing in the Olympics as women. You know, and apparently this is supposed to be you know, good for society. I don't know. I just don't understand why these issues are like at the forefront. Well, I mean, actually, I do understand why these issues are at the forefront, because the only issue that really matters is the goddamn global banking mafia that have this infinite money printer machine, and they don't want people to know about it, you know? They don't want people to know that they got this infinite money printing machine. So like, no. Oh, don't look at us, even though we got more money than Pablo Escobar, we got this money printer that can print us infinite money. Look at this guy with man tits. He's making his baby suck his man tits. Don't pay attention to us. We're going to keep printing money. You know, anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.